Hello people of the internet, how's it going? My name's Icy and welcome back to the Pandaria beta. Today's going to be a very short episode. We're back in the Jade Forest, as you can see. Beautiful scenery out here, and I'm standing by the truly magnificent Jade Serpent, and look at the sky above me. Wow, the graphics. But yeah, I should be focused on the topic at hand. So today I want to talk about the Mistweaver specialization. So we all know that the monk is a hybrid class. In other words, by being a monk, you can perform all roles. You can either be a tank, a healer, or a damage dealer. So let's look at the talents, shall we? So first we have the Brewmaster, who's the tank, and then we have the Mistweaver, who's the healer, and the Windwalker, who's a melee DPS dealer, damage dealer. So today I'm going to be focusing specifically on the Mistweaver because, to be honest, I think this is going to be my healer of choice. I think the Mistweaver monk might just be my main healer in the near future. I might stop healing on my druid, on my resto druid. I like my resto druid, but I think I'm starting to like my Mistweaver healer a lot more. And I do like the spell animations a hell of a lot because, oh my god, emerald green is one of my favorite colors, and I just think this class does an amazing job by, you know, casting these beautiful spells. They're just wondrous. Okay, so first spell that I want to show off is Soothing Mist, which is a channeled healing spell that has a 15% chance of generating 1 chi. And yes, beautiful, as you can see. So as a Mistweaver, you guys want to stay on your stance of the Wise Serpent at all times. This increases your healing done by 20% and replaces your energy resource to mana, which is primordial. You cannot play a Mistweaver monk without having that stance on. So make sure you have that at all times. And then you'll also want to have your main buff called the Legacy of the Emperor, which increases your, I believe, strength, agility, and intellect by 5%. So this is a pretty helpful buff. Okay, everyone, let's look at our spells that we have on our action bar. First spell that I want to show off for the Mistweaver monk is called Soothing Mist, which is a healing channeled spell that has a 15% chance of generating 1 chi at a rate. So this will be one of your main healing spells, right? Second one that I want to show is called Surging Mist, which is a very mana-consuming spell that'll come in handy in dire situations. So you'll want to use that in raids and dungeons, for obviously. Next one that I want to show is Renewing Mist, which is a healing over time spell, kind of like your Priest's Renewal spell, and it'll give you a buff that'll, not a buff, but this spell will jump in between other party members. So this is kind of like a mix of the Priest's Renew spell and the Shaman's Chain healing spell. So this is a kind of new spell. It has a new concept to it, okay? Okay, so next spell that we have on our action bar is Expel Harm, which doesn't have a particularly amazing animation, but it gives you a nice buff. It reduces the cast time of your next Surging Mist ability, which is kind of nice. And this spell also causes damage done to the enemy that's attacking the player, right? Which is kind of neat. Okay, so the next healing spell that we have on our list is called the Healing Sphere, which is not a talent exclusive spell. You can cast it as a Brewmaster, a Windwalker, or a Mistweaver. It exactly does what it says. You summon 3 orbs, which will heal you if you pass through them, and you will want to use them in dungeons, certainly. And it is one of my favorite spells because it's pretty cheap mana-wise, and it just helps out a lot for big raids and dungeons. It's great. I love it. It's one of my favorites. What can I say? The next spell that we have on our list is called Detox, which is a very basic spell that removes all status ailments from friendly targets, and the animation itself is very basic as well.